Hello, everybody, and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. Today we have an Ocarina of Time Randomizer Standard Tournament Season 4 match between PinkKittyRose and Holysparkz. This is round 3 of the winner's bracket. I am joined on commentary by Keepsake. Say hello.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to PKR versus Holysparkz. This should be an exciting match. I've been looking forward to this for a good 4 or 5 days. I've been watching and taking in what PKR and Holysparkz have done to get up to this point, and they have both been through quite the seeds to get here. If you haven't watched their previous matches, definitely go back to them. But PKR knocking off Saria's object to get here, and Holysparkz knocking off Felix, who had previously knocked off Bono to get here. It was a very hype match between those two. They were very good. They are very good friends, so it was fun to watch them go at it. But unfortunately, one of them had to lose, and here we are with PKR and Sparks. And so we have a Forest Medallion Zelda's Lullaby start. So what are you thinking about in terms of jet scene here?
Yeah, I don't know. It's still too early to call. They'll get a lot of songs early on, but
they will.
Still.
Songs are extremely important in S4, as they've been in Zooter for a long, long time. But we'll see what exactly happens, where they're going to spawn. They're spawning as a child, so it's not going to be immediate that they check that Forest Medallion song, but should be interesting to see what they choose to route. And I think it's going to depend a lot on where they spawn. So we will get into this, see where they're at.
Oh, right here at
Speaking of songs,
yeah, because you can't play. I mean, you can't play the Cucco game right away because you don't have any money.
I mean, they could go up to the second floor and grab 10 rupees up there. But it's a little slow. I don't blame them for turning around and grabbing the song first. Maybe they'll get a gold rupee in the back of Ranch or something.
Alright, there's Song of Time.
Not the greatest, but Sphere Zero Song of Time can definitely say a few things. Logically.
Yeah.
Need it hard. It's hard required for Water Temple.
Well, it depends on where.
If you need to do
River Chest is boss key or whatever. GTG right side and toilet that can come into play.
This is a good point. It's a decent child spawn. Just in case we don't have Serenade or Prelude, this is not the worst place to spawn as child for getting to Temple of Time.
Yeah, just have to do a little bit of hiking.
PKR doing the save quit real fast after checking the back of the ranch. She'll probably head up to the... Oh, no. I suppose you can do this later.
Yeah. You're going to spawn here anyways later on. It's right there.
Spark's going to walk his way out. And it looks like PKR heading adult? Potentially?
Possibly. Or at least do daytime market stuff.
Okay. Grab some money. And Spark's following in her footsteps. I really like how fast PKR has already made certain decisions in this seed. Just with that spawn, immediate turnaround and I will do this later. And immediate save quit, knowing that's faster than walking them on the way out. That takes a lot of practice to be able to make decisions that quickly.
Yeah, play on emulator though. It's probably faster to save quit there compared to. Oh, I need to do the prediction.
Oh yeah, it could be.
Give me a moment.
Could be. Yeah, the difference between emulator and PC. And with farming for that shield, the team always buy a shield. Getting some reps in here. Team always, never, sometimes, maybe buy a shield. Or team buy a shield responsibly.
Alright, there's the prediction.
Get your votes predictions in. So we get our child shooting check today. Here.
That's one thing about PinkKittyRose. She likes to get the bunny hood whenever possible.
That is true. That's a good thing to grab if you get an early Saria song.
Yeah.
I think if you get an early Saria song, it's almost never a bad decision to grab the bunny hood.
Yeah.
As long as it's not too far out of your way.
Temple of Time hints. Uh-oh, OoT is Requiem.
Oh, boy.
Bottom of the walls, Way of the Hero, 50 Skulls is dead, and Water Boss Key Chest is a small key.
Effectively dead. Okay, so we got Requiem on OoT, and 50 died, and Bottom of the Wells with
Hero.
That, I'm not a fan of the Requiem OoT. Not a fan.
Yeah. And here's Bolero.
Bolero is our Forest Medallion song.
Get another song. But first, let's get our look at our medallions. Deku, DC, Fire,
DC, Fire,
Forest, and
Spirit. So, Jabu, Water, Shadow is our stones?
Yes.
Okay. That takes a lot.
Update the hints right now.
That's not the worst when it comes to items. When it comes to item collection. However, Spirit's required and Requiem is an OoT.
Yeah.
But we all know Stone Shadow finds a way into the seed, so take Stone Shadow with a grain of salt. You see, looks like both runners probably making the trek to Adult CAC.
Clark's trying to get some more money. Probably wants to buy a shield.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking. Thank you, Jason Arlani, for subscribing for 21 months.
Farm those rupees. It's a pretty quick way to farm rupees, knowing that there's a red rupee in that hut.
Oh yes, ZSR2 has some new emotes. We have a Blame Void emote and we have a Nerd emote now.
Blame Void!
Yep.
Please tell me there's a panda on the Blame Void. Right. Okay, getting our first few checks finally in CAC. Nothing too much yet. Do what our windmill song is.
Serenade.
Serenade. Okay.
It's a nice song to have early on.
Yep. Helps rep child much easier, though it makes Gerudo Valley checks potentially less likely from these runners.
Yeah. And we got a fish bottle.
Fish bottle. Nothing yet. Though with ZL early, they can check the grave in, or the composer's grave in graveyard.
Yep.
Ooh. Spark's missing that jump to the windmill, would have made that a little faster, but nothing too big.
The heartbeat in the shield grave.
She was on our TARDIS today.
Oh, Zone of Agony.
Bonk.
There's our first meme percent item.
See how hot Danpe's mixtape is today. Kara can make sub 50 look so easy.
Yep.
And I've only ever done it like twice. Ooh.
So who's gonna check the composer's grave now?
Oh, check the composer's grave first.
Nice, Roundabout just disconnected from the VC.
Getting that 50.
And a wallet, looks like, yep.
Decent reward, nice to have early. And some rupees to put in it. What was that song? Oh, they haven't. Oh, Sparks hasn't looked at the song. Okay, Nocturne.
Yep. Kara's not gonna go check the composer's grave, she's gonna go straight to DMC.
Probably plans on checking that as a child and doing the flame storage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Unfortunately, though, it is Nocturne, so it probably would be faster in this case who have grabbed it. But you never know.
Yeah. Alright, Sunsong and at DMC. Looks like the volcano was just a purple rupee.
Sunsong. That'd be a little bit nice, potentially nicer routing for Sparks. Having
okay, we're... Especially with that adult spawn.
Nice adult spawn.
Yeah, it's a good place to spawn once you have the stuff needed to check to see if it's AD when going to Spirit Temple.
Which, of course, we would need Epona's or Long Shot for these runners to... That's all they would need to check Colossus.
Yeah. Yep, and then Strength 2 to be able to see if it's AD.
Looks like PKR is going back child.
Yeah, she waited for it to turn day.
Sparks will be getting to the windmill finally to grab his serenade. I think we'll see probably Bolero played here.
Maybe not yet.
Can't play it in the windmill.
Yeah. You can't warp here, it says when you try to do it.
So, yes, let's talk a little bit more about this Requiem on OoT.
Yeah.
It's so confusing because the seed could be pointing you towards Requiem on OoT pretty hard,
Yeah,
when in reality you don't really quote unquote need it. It's just the seed thinks you do for key logic.
yeah. Spirit key logic is very convoluted.
If there's
Any small,
key,
yeah,
any key or boss key on child side, you need Requiem according to the seed. If it's boss key,
well, yeah,
boss
key
required. But even just a small key on child side, the seed's gonna think you need it, because it assumes absolute worst key usage.
The child spirit assumes you have a slingshot and boomerang to be able to hit the switch, but these runners, if they find shoes, they'll be able to do it with that.
But you can bet probably as soon as it's convenient for these runners, they'll be checking Spirit Temple to see if they need that Requiem or not. But they're gonna need quite a bit. They're gonna need access to Colossus first, just with long shot or Eponas, and then they'll need Strength 2 to get in. Potentially a hook shot and bombs and mirror shield. It can be pretty hard to confirm that.
Right.
PKR setting up for Dampe digging, going into Night Cack, and yeah, this is what I thought that PKR is gonna be checking the Composer's Graver's Child and getting flame storage.
Yeah, no, probably getting these skulls too.
Yeah, gonna turn in the Kujiro mask.
You mean Keaton mask?
Sorry.
That's all right.
I don't know why I said that. They did not skip Epona. They got Epona early on. They started as a child. Was the first check for both runners was the Epona song. Ooh, losing that broken stick. Gotta remake it on PKR's side. And we got the quick warp for Sparks, the benefit of getting that Nocturne early. 40 dead.
Okay.
Shadow Warrior, that was that's a decision on the seed for this rule set. Figured that starting with the rupees was a little bit giving a little bit too much. But with random starting with nuts and sticks is just way more convenient, because half the places you can spawn as a child, it's just like you're gonna want nuts or sticks, and if you have to go and find a way to farm those at the start of every seed would start with people farming nuts and sticks.
Yeah, that wouldn't be fun. So we got a scale from Dampe digging, and then Sparks is doing chickens.
Yeah, we got a chickens check, and that scale with Serenade is really nice.
Yeah,
that's
Zora's domain.
Quick access to Zora's domain, and gives us access to beans as well. In the river. We could be seeing that pretty soon.
Nothing on the Sunsong grave.
I am interested in the chickens. This could be big if chickens has something without a child spawn in Kakariko. If PKR decides not to do chickens on their way out of cack if they
Right.
decide to walk out at all.
Mm-hmm.
Could be an advantage, or it could be 2 minutes gone for Sparks.
Yeah.
She has vowed to skip chickens. That is bold. just to just take that check saying, I am not doing this.
Yeah, it's a long check.
It is a long check. There are way worse checks to decide to skip. That's for sure. As you see, a little flame storage here. Skips the need for magic and din/fire arrows.
Right. Oh, Parks did not get all the chickens. Oh, there's...
Just a heart piece. PKR's trouble.
Oh yeah, I need to update that. Let's just see what chickens is first.
Chickens. Ho! Whoa.
Wow.
Well, let's hope PKR is willing to go back on that vow.
Oh dear.
That's nasty. If they're not gonna do chickens, then they better hope that the other two strengths are somewhere. Oh,
Well, she's playing Sun
we
Song.
got a sun song. This could be chickens. Correct. I don't know what else this could be.
Yep, it's chickens.
Yep. Okay. Phew. That was a little freaky right out of the gate there, but both runners have done chickens, or are doing chickens now, so
20 minutes in.
yeah.
40 Skulls was a purple rupee, I think it was. But it's dead.
Yeah, that would kind of make sense, Hagmania. In the quals, it's definitely different than in saying to not do chickens in quals is way different than vowing to not do chickens in a 1v1.
Yeah. Yeah, Sparks didn't do Dampe Digging, which had a scale.
That could be interesting. It's gonna make it might convince PKR to stay child a little longer. A little longer than Sparks might have. But I think they're both gonna be child for a while anyway. Man, they're both gonna potentially feel like they're ahead here, grabbing the strength on chickens.
Yeah.
We got the hike to Kakariko.
Yeah. Or it might be to Kokiri Forest.
Oh, sorry, Kakiri. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, let's go back to Kak after we've done everything that child can do there.
Yeah, including chickens.
Yes. Just gonna hard route skulls. Yeah, this is one of the better feelings in a seed like this is to find something on chickens.
Now she's playing Serenade. I wonder if she'll go into Domain with that scale.
That wouldn't be a bad choice.
Hey, it's ZeldaSpeedRuns. Thank you for raiding.
Makes for pretty efficient routing. Get potentially do child fishing, set up a Scarecrow song, and then head to Domain River, and then straight into Lost Woods.
Yeah, for those of you who are coming from the other match, please do not spoil the outcome. Some of us here will want to watch it.
I would like to watch it later.
How's it going here? Well, we've got Requiem on OOT.
Yep.
Chickens had a strength upgrade. They've both done it. And a lot of songs, thanks to starting with ZL and Forest Medallion.
Oh, that's a
Kokiri
nice
sword,
Kokiri
wow.
sword. French vanilla. And magic. Oh my god. Just loaded here.
Yeah.
I think a trip to Deku Tree is a good decision.
The scale was on Dampe digging.
You'll never get past me unless you have the sword from my house. I mean, to be fair, he should probably put a door on his house if he wants to hide the sword.
Yeah.
There's no door, and he's never in his house, so...
Forest Temple Way of the Hero.
Temple. So we get our Deku Tree hints, and I would imagine PKR will also check the Deku Tree hints.
Yeah, pretty early on.
Pretty early to get the Kokiri sword. You definitely want to be checking these hints. Hints are super strong.
Another bottom of the well walk.
Okay, there's number 2 for a potential duplicate for our bottom of the well hint. We see one more, that would mean bottom of the well's double walk. Oh, jeez!
Strength!
I guess we're going,
wow.
Potentially want to see trade quest item now.
Wow.
Let's hope that, the runners are hoping that, we got claim check as our trade quest item today.
Yeah. Yes, Midle skip is allowed.
Mm-hmm. Come on, prescription. Prescription no Epona song. That scale causing a bit of a divergence between the runners, with PKR going for the efficiency with the scale, and Sparks not really having another option but to go to Kokiri.
Oh! We got Forest, which is really nice.
Let's take it. Let's take it. Early magic and furores makes things even easier.
Nice.
I say not having that scale is kind of paying off. We'll see if it actually pays off. If Sparks still ends up doing River as a child, it's gonna...
Got him. Second strength is on Big Oron.
Yep. Go, man. Not coming through for PKR.
No. Have a chance to do River now.
That is a red rupee on our River Wedge.
Alright, chest minigame is dead.
It's always a good one to find. One of the more annoying checks to do. Speaking of huge rupees.
Well, depending on where the trade item is, it could be the third strength, but it could also be the second one.
Mm-hmm. And considering that technically all they need to logically get that at this point.
Wow, there's the other...
Oh, wait, that was the other scale?
Yeah.
What the heck? Okay. Sparks getting bailed out a little bit there. And that puts our gold scale in logic.
Yeah.
Now we've got the possibility of Iron Boots being in the Tech Grotto.
Oh gosh. Yep, Lab Dive is in logic.
Irons and Lab Dive is pretty Papega.
Yeah.
So if River and Lostwood, and if River, actually specifically if River doesn't really pay out here for PKR, Sparks honestly has the slight advantage early on here.
Yeah.
Very slight. It's very, you can't really determine a whole lot from anything right now.
Very early on seed.
But PKR is also ahead on skulls, I think by about 4 skulls right now.
He's got 5.
Oh,
he's got 500 tracker.
Sparks has a few more due to Deku Tree, but PKR will grab those as well. Garrett's been there.
Doesn't look like Sparks' tracker. Oh yeah, Sparks' tracker does have a skull count. Doesn't look like he's updating it though.
I think he's got 4 right now. I've counted correctly. It's a quick 1 cycle Deku. Or 1 cycle Goma.
Yep. PKR, chat's bringing up a point. PKR skipped the open grotto and river.
Yep. Probably plans on doing that as an adult. It is slightly fast. Is it faster? I mean, maybe it's faster, but I don't know. If I had the chicken in that spot, I probably would have gone check the grotto. But PKR is way better than me.
Nothing on Skull Mask.
And we'll see Sparks do Skull Mask too. That's not going to be any lost time for PKR. They both kind of set that up pretty quickly. But here, if we see Saria's song Vanilla see Saria's song on Saria, we could see a very quick bunny hood.
That's a hilarious Navi sound effect there.
Oh right, I don't have sounds.
Yeah, it's Talon running away when you wake him up.
Navi is really complaining at you today. Zora's Fountain is foolish.
Yeah, foolish. We have not seen a foolish hint yet.
Millie Moon says ZF is foolish.
Where was that at?
Was that read somewhere? I didn't see it.
Oh, the hindstone outside of Lost.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, there's our second iteration of Forest Temple. So we've seen the duplicate for both lots that we currently have. Runners are gonna high five here. And high five!
Another 50 hints. And wow, Lon Lon Ranch Way of the Hero. That's Song of Time so far.
That is Song of Time. That's it.
That's it. Song of Time is Way of the Hero.
Song of Time Watt. So these runners are gonna know what that means immediately. That could mean that you need it for Water Temple, which would be really scary.
Yeah.
Considering that's a stone. Probably need it for GTG.
Yeah.
It's usually what you need it for. Need it for right side of the maze or the toilet. Mr. Martin asking for Bow and Forest. That's pretty mean. What was that skull hint there?
That was 50 dead, and then we have Gerudo Valley as our last Way of the Hero.
Oh, yeah. Well, I don't think we'll have any problems with these runners going to Gerudo Valley.
Yeah. All right, so hints. There are duplicate hints of everything except what we call the sometimes hints, things that will be randomly selected to get hint.
Mm-hmm.
Songs are hard. Is this seed good so far? Well, if you think chickens and Big Oron each having strength upgrades is good, then yes.
I mean, I have a personal issue with Song of Time Wath right now, but that's just recency bias.
Yeah.
I have more of a problem with Song of Time Way of the Hero unhinted.
Yeah.
That's what I have a
get
problem with.
Yeah.
And with Minuet on Saria's song.
Sparks did
Could-
Talent Chickens.
Could very well see Saria's song on Sheik in the Forest.
Yeah. That'd be pretty funny.
Mm-hmm. They just swap music books.
You are getting her French vanilla Kokiri sword.
We'll see PKR quickly go at a Deku Tree, I'd imagine. And grab Sword Chest first. But, yeah, looks like I would imagine these runners go to Gerudo Valley with that hand. After this, we'll probably have one more item here before we go back adult. So we'll see what we get in Gerudo Valley, if anything. Could be nothing on Child Side Gerudo Valley.
Yep, Song of Time is Way of the Hero.
Yeah. The early nut upgrade for these runners is nice. Is that both nut upgrades for Sparks? Is it the other one? The other one's Deku, I think. So they're both gonna have 40 nuts.
Yeah, we have both Deku Nut upgrades already.
Yeah. I don't know about everyone else, but I sometimes worry about my nut consumption in these seeds. Try to route Forest Temple in a way that helps me refresh my nut count. But in seeds like this, where you get both of them early, don't have to worry about it as much.
Gerudo Valley for Sparks.
Always take care of your nuts.
Yeah, PKR getting the news about where another strength is.
And yep, as expected, Sparks immediately checking that value off. I imagine we'll also see the Domain River play from Sparks. We'll see if Sparks does the grotto as a child in River.
Yes, there are a lot of nuts.
That is a ton of nuts. Hello, Bo.
Oh, a bow. There we go.
That seems like a very waff thing.
Bo,
Sparks!
Oh!
Sparks, no!
Gonna have to see if we can do the recoil.
Oh, did you get it?
No.
No. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, in a waff location, that hurts. But he did pick up a bow.
Yeah.
Now he's got a question.
Yeah.
Of course, with the adult spawn, it's not that bad to check.
Yeah,
that.
he
could probably
the
just check it.
There's the reminder that Gerudo Valley's Way of the Hero.
Seeds playing with Sparks a little bit. It's kind of mean. I cannot see in the night what that bottle item was, but Sparks isn't going for it. Are you sure he's not going to come back for that? I mean, with the adult spawn in Gerudo Valley, it's just he might just jump down with adult spawn.
I didn't see what was at the bottom of Lake Hylia there.
Yeah, I did not see that. I will have to leave you alone for a few minutes in a few minutes.
All right, that's fine.
Roommate's got some stuff I need to help him bring up the stairs. I'll be in a few minutes.
Let me check and see what that was at the bottom of the lake.
Did anybody see it? Clipping the rude hint stone.
Yeah.
The quick and simple B1 skip here from PKR.
I really couldn't.
Faster than I do.
That's definitely not a green rupee at the bottom of the lake. I couldn't really make out what it was though.
Oh, Spark's gonna get that gold.
So there's a bunch of green rupees that just sit on the lake bed too.
Spark's gonna grab the Nightcack skulls. Will this put him to...
It doesn't matter where Dampe digs and Randomizer, he'll always, even if it's not over a soil patch, he'll still dig up the item.
To not get Sparks to 10, so get him to 8. So we are missing explosives quite notably right now.
Yeah, not even any bomb shoes.
Hi, Goma. Bye, Goma.
You die again? It's in here. Okay, let's try to fix that. Alright, let's see if that fixes it.
Kara's gonna plant the beam? Oh, right. To get across the bridge. Oh, we don't know if Hovers there a hook shot yet.
Yeah. Yeah, those bots have been having issues lately.
That is just a blue rupee on the bottom of the lake.
Yeah.
Or technically, we don't know what it is. It could be bombs. It could be arrows.
I think Hikar would have gotten that on her first time going to Domain if it was something. Well, we can't access Zora's Fountain yet. We don't have Ruto's letter.
Okay, I gotta go help my roommate. I'll be right back.
All right. And it's just a heart container on lap dive. And another bean gonna be planted here. She's having some trouble getting it planted. And now it's PinkKittyRose probably going to Grotto Valley now, after getting reminded it's way of the hero. Yeah, Sark's is gonna go check this now. Wow! Great! And that is that's a hammer. Wow. Oh, wow, this is great. Well, the hammer is for sure required. I rolled this, and I was the one that rolled this seed. You're welcome.
Okay, I'm back.
You just missed Frogs 2 having light arrows.
Are you serious? Well, there's Song of Time one.
The waterfall. Yep, that's why Song of Time's way of the. That confirms the Song of Time way of the hero. And then the waterfall had hammer.
Oh. Oh, and Sparks got it. Okay. Well then. Something tells me that we may find explosives with the hammer.
Yeah. And PKR now knows. Yeah, we have a warp song on OoT, so we still don't know it's...
Jeez.
We don't know if it's 80 or not. Light arrows can be hinted on always hints, like Frogs 2, but not on sometimes hints, or as directly way of the hero.
Talk about Gerudo Valley WoW. Bow, hammer, and a Frogs 2 required hint.
Yeah.
I mean, not that the hint is WoW, but it's just nice to have in there. So hammer makes Dodongo's Cavern a heck of a lot easier. Oh, and Sparks did not do... I'm assuming Sparks did not do Domain River.
No, he did not.
Okay. It's gonna pay off because there's nothing there.